Good morning all. We welcome you to the Dad's Premier League of the Jfsc, the Jolly Friends Sports Club, the first tournament of the season. We welcome all our viewers who have been such a wonderful audience and have given a lot of response to the Jfsc tournaments in the last season. This is the first tournament of this new season. The cricket in Mumbai has just started after the rainy season, and we started with the Jfsc Dad's Premier League 2022-23 edition. I am your commentator Shaleen Gupta, and we welcome all our viewers who are watching this game live from the Fatima Cricket Ground, as well as viewing this on the YouTube link. Well, the first match is bound to be a cracker of a match, given that the two teams which are participating are Roaring Tigers and Jns Mustangs. And Roaring Tigers today will bat first. They've lost the toss. Jns Mustangs winning the toss today. The captain Rohit Saraf electing to field first, and they've put the Roaring Tigers into batting first. So we're just waiting for the players to come on the field. The umpires, Mr. Om and Mr. Malvesh, are on the field already, waiting for the players to come, and the players are on the field. We'll just be seeing them on the screen, and we'll be right back with the proceedings. You can just have a look at the players. They're already on the field. The team huddle happening for Jns Mustangs, and this is going to be, it seems, a cracker of a match to start the season for Jfsc tournaments. Jolly Friends Sports Club, a wonderful company, and have been organizing these tournaments since many years, but the last couple of seasons have been absolutely brilliant and stunning, with such high quality cricket being displayed by all the teams. And this is a very good ground to play cricket on, Fatima Cricket Ground in the Vidya Vihar vicinity of Mumbai. What a ground this is, with a lush green outfield and a wonderful pitch which supports not only the batsmen but the bowlers as well. However, today is a sunny day, and we'll have to see whether there would be any support to the bowlers early in the innings. The batsmen are coming to the crease, the fielders are on the field, the captain marking the positions and marshalling his troops, and we are on for a very good game, the first game in this Jfsc Dad's Premier League 2022-23, the start of the season for the Jfsc tournaments, as I mentioned earlier as well. And the batsmen are on the pitch as well, the striker taking his guard. So Yogesh and Pranav are the opening pair for Roaring Tigers, and Yogesh taking the strike. Pranav Soparkar is at the non-striker's end. The first ball about to be bowled by the opening bowler. The captain himself taking the onus on him. He's bowling the first over. So this is the first over which is being bowled in the Jfsc Dad's Premier League 2022-23. The first match of this tournament. Rohit Saraf, the captain of Jns Mustangs, bowling the first over, and Yogesh Wagh is the opening batsman. Pranav Soparkar is his partner at the non-striker's end. And we are heading for a cracker of a match. Rohit Saraf bowling the first delivery, and here we go. Oh, and I think he hasn't loosened up, or maybe taking his run up again. So all the build up to this first delivery Probably will have to wait for another few seconds because he's taken his run up once again. The captain of Jns Mustangs, and why not? This is the first delivery of the new season. He wants to start the season with a bang. Who knows, he might get the first ball in the right area. Oh, and that's what I was talking about. That's a good start and well played by the batsman towards the third man for a single. Just steered it to the third man. That's a good start by Yogesh. He's off the mark right away from the word go, and Rohit also hitting the right line, the right area, right on the first delivery. So that's a good start for both the teams. The first one has been scored. Rohit with his second delivery. Oh, and this time in the air, and Pranav almost gave it into the hands of the fielder who's standing at the short mid wicket, but that was a good delivery. Just kept on rising after it landed and took Pranav by surprise. That's a good start by Rohit. And this time the ball has swung a bit and could have been a chance for a catch, but just a single. So Pranav has his intentions clear, it seems. He's come to utilize the restrictions in the power play. This time he played it deliberately in the air. Could have been a bit dangerous, but Rohit coming in with his next delivery. Yogesh back on strike. That's a good delivery and well played by Yogesh as well with the straight bat. Probably the right way to play the delivery, especially when it is the first over of a match. And Rohit bowling really well, bang on target in the first over. Coming in with his next delivery. Yogesh on strike. Oh, and this time he charges! And what a shot by Yogesh! Wow, could be a big six! But it lands just inside the rope for a boundary. But what a shot that was! Starts off with a bang. Yogesh just gives him the charge. And a boundary towards the long on region. What a shot that was! Stamping his authority. And charging brilliantly to Rohit Saraf. That was a good delivery. It was not a bad delivery. In the right area, the proper length. But then he was in such a good position. He charged towards the bowler. The last delivery of this over. That's a wonderful comeback by the bowler and the captain of Jns Mustangs, Rohit Saraf. So that's the end of the first over. A brilliant start by both the teams, I would say. The score is 6 without loss after the end of first over. And what a shot that was by Yogesh Wagh on the 5th delivery of the first over. Just charged fearlessly, hit it for a boundary. Absolutely wonderful piece of batting by Yogesh. He started off really well. And the new bowler, Jimmy Shah, starting off with a wide, bowling right arm over pace. but not the right line to start the over. He'll have to bowl that again, and the run also added to the tally. Pranav Soparkar on strike. Both these players really good, especially Yogesh Wagh. The way he started, Pranav has been a bit etchy till now, but he's a wonderful player as well. Oh, and this time, wonderfully played by Pranav. Pulled it towards the deep square leg for a boundary. That's a wonderful shot. That's why I mentioned both these players are wonderful players of pace bowling, specifically. That was a good shot, and that's a boundary. First for Pranav towards the deep square leg. No cover there. And now they've placed the fielder. But he'll have to be careful with the line. Jimmy Shah. It's drifting down the leg side. So 5 runs scored of the only one legitimate delivery which has been bowled till now. That's a good start for Pranav in this over, and the Roaring Tigers as well. He's coming with his next delivery. Oh, and this was a wonderful delivery. Brilliant Yorker. What a comeback that was by the bowler. Pranav almost completely missed it. However, he was lucky that the stumps didn't rattle. Jimmy with his next delivery. Oh, this time it seems it's a wide again. Yes, the wide has been signaled by the umpire, Mr. Om Singh. He's such an experienced and a wonderful umpire. Mr. Om Singh has been a feature in the Jfsc tournaments all across Mumbai. Another run added to the tally. Oh, that's another wide, and this time the keeper has also missed it. They will be getting additional runs. Just a couple of them. A single taken on the wide, so 2 runs added, but only 2 balls have been bowled till now. So not a good start to this first over by Jimmy Shah. He will have to probably check his line. Just to the knowledge of all the viewers, we're here with the first match of the Jfsc Dads Premier League 2022-23. The Jfsc Jolly Friends Sports Club, owned by Mr. Shivanandan Kunar, is a wonderful company, and the tournaments which they organize are of really high quality and very professional tournaments that we have seen from Jfsc till now in the previous seasons. A lot of quality cricket is seen when it comes to Jfsc tournaments. Jimmy Shah with his next delivery, this time in the air. Will that be out? No, it has crossed the fielder. A couple of runs this time towards the long on region, and this was a good delivery by Jimmy. He missed it completely. I thought for a second, but the intention was always to hit it in the air. So Yogesh taking his chances. A couple of runs added to the score. The score already 16 now. After 1.3 overs, the run rate is around 11 runs per over. Oh, and that's a good delivery. So finally he bowls a couple of really good deliveries after those wides initially. Jimmy Shah coming back really nicely. That's a good start by Roaring Tigers. That's a good shot. Coming in the air again. A single taken this time. And Yogesh Wagh is just... He's trying to take the second. And he's just coming down the track on every delivery. That was a good shot. His intention was to clear the infield. However, the ball did not go too far from the infield. Oh, this time it's a good shot, but straight into the hands of the fielder. The first wicket has gone. Jimmy Shah finally breaks through in the second over and his first of the innings, and the first wicket is out in the form of Pranav Soparkar. He was trying to hit a lofted shot again but could not clear the mid-wicket fielder. A simple catch given to the fielder, and the first wicket for Roaring Tigers has gone down on the score of 17. The score is 2 overs, 17 for 1, and Jimmy Shah finally, after bowling those wides, gives the breakthrough to his team and the captain. That's a wonderful start. We'll be back after a short commercial break. Stay tuned, viewers. And the new batsman is Vikrant Pathare. Rohit Saraf coming into bowl his next over, and the first wicket has fallen in the form of Pranav Soparkar, who's back into the pavilion. A good batsman, but couldn't score today. Yogesh back on strike. That's a good start by Rohit Saraf. A dot to start the over. He's been really good with the line and length, the captain of Jns Mustangs. Oh, and that's a wonderfully played shot. Just a single towards the third man. There's a fielder there. Yogesh playing really well, already on 9 of just 9 deliveries, so that's a good start. Strike rate of 100 is a very good start by any means. And Vikrant Pathare, the new batsman, has come to the crease. Rohit is his next delivery, and that's a good start to the new batsman. Brilliantly pitched up, perfect length for a new player, a new batsman at the crease, and Rohit is a thinking bowler. And why not? He already has his captaincy hat on, so needs to make sure Jns Mustang do not allow a lot of runs to be flown from the bat of Vikrant Pathare, a great batsman who's played really well in the last season. Oh, and that's a wonderful delivery again. Just have a look at the line that he's bowling, just outside that off stump. Very tough to negotiate. But Vikrant Pathare being really patient with the starting deliveries. That's a good sign of a good batsman. He will have to play the anchor role here. He's a very good batsman, and the one down batsman for the team is always a very important component. Oh, and that's a wonderful delivery. 3 in a row now. 3 dots in a row. And all 3 really well bowled. Just outside that off stump. What a line he's maintained. You'll have to give it to Rohit Saraf. You never know, this kind of pressure that he's applying may lead to a wicket. Some really good bowling, and Roaring Tigers, they need to get their act together. They've started off really well. Would not want to lose this momentum. Last delivery of this first over. Second over, I beg your pardon, by Rohit, and that's another dot. So 4 dots in a row, and that's the end of the third over, and second by Rohit. So the score is 18 for 1 now after 3 overs. That's a good start by both the teams. Again, I would mention that, however, a good comeback by Jns Mustangs after the last over costed them some runs. Just 1 run of this over. Rohit Saraf has been absolutely brilliant, and Jimmy Shah coming into ball his next over. He's already struck once. The wicket taker in this innings, Pranav Soparkar, was his So Pranav Soparkar already has been the first prey to Jimmy Shah. Let's see if he could get another breakthrough for his team, and the captain coming in with his first delivery of the second over. He's bowled. Oh man, that's a wonderful ball to start the over. Perfect Yorker. That was well played by Yogesh, who's been in good control of his shots, and he started off really well. But what a delivery to start the over. Jimmy Shah, bang on target. That's a good shot played by the batsman Yogesh Wagh. What a shot that is, between the covers and mid-off for a boundary. Brilliantly played. Just gave him the charge and hit it through the line. Absolutely brilliant batting this by Yogesh. Oh, and this time it's a full toss. Missed by the keeper and will not cost any run. So that's a good ball by Jimmy Shah. Could have been a boundary if the full toss would have been cashed in by the batsman, but unfortunately he missed it and resulted in a dot delivery. Oh, he's lost his run up, so he'll have to bowl that again. Oh, and this time was that off the bat, and yes, could have been a catch there. Probably a missed chance by the keeper, and that has gone to the boundary as well. So this was definitely a chance, but he was drifting down the leg side again, and probably that costed him a boundary as well as a missed chance. But the keeper seems disappointed. He looks a bit disappointed for sure. He thinks he could have taken that catch. Coming with his next delivery. Oh, and this time trying to drive, but hitting it towards the long on for a single. Another single taken. So the score moves on to 27, and this is the last delivery coming up in the 4th over. That's a good start by Roaring Tigers. Oh, and that's a poor delivery. And that's a wide which has gone to the boundary as well. So not only a wide but a wild delivery, I would say. That was way down the leg side, probably on the 7th or 8th stump. Cannot afford to give these freebies, even if you have been the strike bowler for the team. And 5 runs added, probably as a Diwali gift. Oh, and this time coming back really nicely, just outside the off stump, and Vikrant trying to cut that delivery above the point region, but did not succeed in hitting the ball. So that's the end of the 4th over. The score is 32 for the loss of 1 wicket. Four overs have been bowled. Roaring Tigers 32 for 1. That's a good start. This is the 5th over and the first for the new bowler. Jairaj starting his first over. This is the 5th of the innings. Yogesh on strike. Yogesh's intentions are pretty clear. He wants to hit every ball out of the park. He's played well till now. Has hit a couple of aerial hits as well. That's a good shot. He charges again. What a shot that is! Will be a boundary for sure. That just raced away towards the boundary. He charged and just smashed it between the mid wicket and the mid on for a boundary. What a shot that is. Probably the shot of the morning till now. Yogesh Wagh is playing really well. 22 of just 16 deliveries already. So what a start by this wonderful batsman. A fierce hitter of the cricket ball. Given a wonderful opening to his team. This time charges again but misses it. That's a good adjustment in the line by Jairaj. Saw him charging. Just changed the line of the delivery at the last moment. This is wonderful thinking by the bowler as well. Jairaj bished. But what a shot that was on the previous delivery. Oh, and this time could be out. And he's gone. That was a wonderful delivery by Jairaj Bish. He's taken a very, very important wicket for Jns Mustangs. What a delivery that was. Absolutely brilliant bowling. A great comeback by the bowler, I must say. And the second wicket, and that too a very important one, has fallen for Roaring Tigers. Caught behind. The ball just rose after hitting the deck. And Yogesh was probably not prepared for that. Couldn't negotiate with the bounce of the delivery, and a simple catch given to the wicket keeper. He's played so well, but I would say that's a tame end to a wonderful innings. 22 he scored, and those 22 had some really good shots in the innings. So 2 wickets down on the score of 36 for Roaring Tigers, and the new batsman is approaching the pitch. Vikrant Pathare at the non-strikers end. Arvind Shetty is the new batsman and he's coming to face Jairaj, who's bowling really well. He's bowled 4 deliveries and out of those 4, 3 have been absolutely brilliant and 1 has got him a wicket. Although 1 delivery was smashed for a boundary as well, but then he came back and took his revenge. The tall pace bowler Jairaj Bisht. Oh, and this time drifting down the leg side, and is it a wide? That's a leg by signal by the umpire, so just a single. Arvind will have to wait a bit more to open his account, it seems. That was a leg by. Vikrant Pathare still to open his account. He's played 5 deliveries. He's a good batsman. Played really well in the last season. Oh, and this time it seems it's a wide. That's way down the leg side. So a lot of freebies given by Jns Mustang to Roaring Tigers. Probably Diwali gifting still going on. Last delivery of this over, and this time played it in the air. Vikrant Pathare finally opens his account and he's coming back for the second. And what is he doing? This could be a chance of a run out, and he is run out. This is poor calling, and Arvind Shetty loses his wicket. Extremely poor calling by Vikrant and Arvind. Lack in coordination, and it led to another wicket, and Arvind Shetty goes without scoring. He's played only 1 delivery, and that was not the way this innings should have ended. And Vikrant and Arvind just messed it up here. Both of them called for a second run. So the 3rd wicket down for Roaring Tigers, and this was a shocker of a wicket. It was going smooth for them. Vikrant hit a good shot. Called for a second, and Arvind also did not look at the ball, just went ahead with the call by Vikrant, and suddenly Vikrant said no, and Arvind was not prepared for that. So not at all good running by both these players, leading to the loss of wicket of Arvind Shetty. So 3 wickets down now for Roaring Tigers. So the captain Vishal Kshatri is the new batsman. He's at the non-strikers end. Vikrant Pathare is taking strike, and Rohit Saraf coming into bowl is 3rd over now. That is well played by Vikrant. Just a single towards the square leg. Captain on strike, Vishal Kshatri, being asked to bat first today by the other captain who's bowling from the other end. So both captains facing each other for the first time in this match. Rohit Saraf to Vishal. Oh, and that's a wonderful delivery by Rohit. Vishal trying to drive that, but what a length. Perfect line by Rohit Saraf. Vishal Kshatri, a very experienced campaigner. a wonderful captain, has been in the circuit for long, quite experienced, and takes the ownership. Oh, and this time wonderfully bowled by Rohit again, and played well by Vishal as well. A proper Yorker. Vishal negotiated that really well, played it late and ensured that did not cause any harm to the batsman and the team as well. So 40 for 3 already they are. It's a good start by Roaring Lions in terms of runs, but they've lost 3 wickets, and the last one that they lost was actually as a result of some really bad calling. Oh, and this time trying to heave that towards the onside, not succeeding. Just a dot delivery. Rohit Saraf has been bang on target. This is his 3rd over. He's bowled so well. Oh, and that's a good delivery again by Rohit. So 4 dot deliveries. Absolutely brilliant bowling that by Rohit Saraf. Rohit coming in with his next delivery. Oh, and Vishal trying to heave that again. I don't think this is good batting at all. You need to stay at the wicket. Trying to play the aerial route. But that is what is not required at the moment. What is required is a partnership here. They've already lost 3 wickets and 2 in quick succession. So 6 overs have been bowled. 40 for 3 is the score. And Jairaj Bish coming in with his next over, his 2nd. Vikrant on strike. Oh, and this time in the air! Could have been caught, but it seems it's a drop catch. And the captain there, Rohit Saraf. That was a wonderful delivery by Jairaj. Vikrant playing it in the air. And a drop catch there. So flirting with danger, Vikrant Pathare. Already he's been involved in a run out, so not at all a good start for the batsman. But that should have been taken. Rohit Saraf, the captain, misses that. Jairaj could have got another wicket. Oh, and this time, what is he doing? He's trying to take the single, and Vikrant not ready for the same. And Vishal, the captain, hasn't opened his account. 5 deliveries he's played. So Jns Mustangs piling on the pressure. This time it seems it will be a wide. That's a poor line. Another single given off an extra. And he'll have to bowl that again as well. So a lot of extras given today by Jns Mustangs. They bowl really well in patches. But the important thing is the bowling has been effective in terms of taking wickets. That is the most important thing. This time Vishal hits it really well. Over and above the mid-wicket region for a couple. Easily taken. Vikrant comes back. And so does Vishal. This is a good start by Vishal. Took his time, but then he starts off well with a good shot played over mid-wicket region. Jairaj with his next delivery. Oh, and he's trying to play it towards the onside. A single taken. Will he come back for the second? Doesn't seem so. Just a single. And this will be a leg by. That's a good run up. You can have a look from the other angle by Jairaj Bishan. Oh, that's a good shot played. What a cut shot that is. Could be a boundary. It is a boundary. That's a wonderful shot played by Vikrant Pathare. Absolutely brilliant batting this. And that is what he's known for. He's really strong off the offside. What a shot that was. A boundary played there. Slightly short and cut away really nicely by Vikrant Pathare towards the sweeper cover for a boundary is first. Another good shot this time straight to the fielder. Will they come for the run? Oh, and this time he's gone! What a throw by the point fielder and Vishal Kshatriya. Don't know why he was wanting that single, but what a throw from the point region straight towards the stumps and hit the stumps as well. What a wonderful piece of fielding that is. They've lost their captain. And the fourth wicket down, and the credit has to go to the fielder there. Full credit to the fielder. What a throw that was. Vishal Kshatriya run out. Don't know why they were looking for that single. That was just not required. A boundary was already hit in this over, so inexperience shown this time probably. This can happen to the most experienced players as well. Such is the nature of the game. And the fourth wicket down. And the new man coming to the crease is Snehal. But that would have been a big blow to Roaring Tigers. What a throw that was by the fielder. And Rohit Saraf, the captain, throwing that from point region straight on the stumps. And Vishal was absolutely shocked. He just didn't have the time to come back, and the throw was such a wonderful one. So he dropped the catch, but in the same over, but he compensates that for the wicket. So Rohit Saraf, you'll have to give it to him, the captain of Jns Mustangs. Hitesh Patel is the new bowler. The score is 7 overs 49 runs. A run rate of 7 runs per over. Oh, and that's a good start by Hitesh. Genuine swing by the left armer. That's a wonderful angle as well. So, as we always see in Jfsc tournaments, the camera work is excellent. They give a lot of emphasis on the focus of the cameras, especially when it comes from different angles. It looks absolutely brilliant. Just have a look at his run up. Oh, and that's a wonderful shot. Brilliantly played by Snehal. A boundary there. What a shot that is to open his account. Just drove it through. Absolutely stunning shot towards the long off region between covers and mid off. Snehal Anasaria hits it for a boundary, opens his account. What a start that is by Snehal. What a shot that is to bring the 50 of the team. Roaring Tigers reach 53 of 7.2 overs. Another good shot this time, flicked it towards the square leg. He's trying to take the single, but could have been another chance of a run out. There is a lot of confusion happening in the running when it comes to Roaring Lions, and Vikrant Pathare has been involved in all the instances. So, and most of the times he was right in his calling. So probably the other batsman not able to adjust to the calling. That's a good ball. Low full toss played well towards the long off for a single. Hitesh Patel bowling really well, especially after that boundary. He's bowled two good deliveries. and this time it would be a wide. So drifting down the leg side and penalized. A wide signal by the umpire. Another dot. Another ball will have to be bowled. And another extra run given. Roaring Tigers have maintained a good run rate. It's just that the worry is that they're losing their wickets. Oh, and this time a wonderful delivery. He was trying to play the drive. Takes the inside edge and just a single towards the deep square leg. Snehal back on strike. That is played really well, but straight to the fielder. That's the end of the 8th over. The score is 56 for 4. Run rate still is 7 runs per over. And Snehal and Vikrant at the crease. Hitesh Patel bowls a good first over. Keyur Shah is the new bowler. Starts off really well, bowling outside the off stump. Vikrant trying to give it a heave, not succeeding. Starts with a dot delivery, Keyur. Oh, and this time playing with a cross batted angle again and single taken towards the short fine leg. Keyur Shah coming to bowl his third delivery of his first over. A tall guy, left armour. That's an added advantage to him. A wonderful bowler, Keyur Shah. Just have a look at the line that he's bowling wonderfully well. And a single taken again by Snehal. He's playing so well. This guy coming at number 6 and trying to take the responsibility, ownership on himself. Vikrant is still there, the one down batsman. He's already seen a lot in this match. 4 wickets have gone down. Oh, and this time he tries to play the aerial route, doesn't succeed, takes a single towards the long off. That's a good start by Keyur Shah. Absolutely brilliant bowling that is. He's maintained that off stump line, and that's the way to bowl at any level in any form of cricket. Oh, and this time he goes short. Nicely punched towards the sweeper cover for just a single. Snehal is rotating the strike really nicely. He's just doing his job really well. Keyur Shah with the last delivery of his first over, and Vikrant giving him the charge. And the umpire thought he wanted to take the stance, so he stopped the game for a moment. Probably that was a tactic by Vikrant. And that's the end of a good over by Keyur. Gave away just 5 runs, and 61 for 4 is the score after 9 overs. Oh, and that's a wonderful start to the next over. What a delivery that was. Hitesh Patel bowling the perfect Yorker. That to an in-swinging delivery to the right-hander. Just a single taken. That was played well by Vikrant Patare. Beg your pardon, that was Snehal, and Snehal finally takes a single. So 2 runs taken. A single by each of them. The first delivery was played by Vikrant only, but that was a wonderful delivery, and just look at the way he's bringing the ball back into the batsman, Hitesh Patel. Wonderful bowler. Just have a look. Oh, and this time he is got rid of the batsman. What a delivery that was. He's bowled him. And it seemed for a moment he got an inside edge, but that was clean bowl. Absolutely stunning bowling by Hitesh. And Vikrant Patare has been cleaned up. So the 5th wicket down for Roaring Tigers. They're in a bit of trouble for sure. 9.3 over 63 for 5. And Hitesh Patel gets his first wicket. Vikrant going back to the pavilion. Not a very convincing innings. Struggling right through the innings. 17 balls in 12 runs. And the new batsman is Sundaresh Subramaniam. Probably the biggest hitter in the entire tournament. We've already seen his heroics in the last season. And he's one player who can take the game away from the opposition, no matter what the situation is, no matter how many overs are left. A drinks break being called by the umpires. We'll also take a short break. Stay tuned, viewers. That's a good start by Hitesh to the new batsman Sundaresh. Sundar, as he's often called. Sundaresh starting off well, playing with a straight bat. He's got immense power and an array of shots. This wonderful batsman. But Hitesh also bowling really well. What a delivery that was to get rid of Vikrant. And this time Sundaresh starts off really well. A single taken towards the mid, easily after hitting towards the mid wicket, and he opens his account. These are good signs for Roaring Tigers. Sundaresh is a very confident player. And if you have such a deep batting lineup, a player like Sundaresh comes at number 7. Shows the strength of the team as well. No matter what the situation is, they can come back from any situation. Snail back on strike. Oh, and that's a good delivery by Hitesh again. He's bowling so well. He's just luring the batsman into the drive. Straight to the fielder though this time. No run taken. 64 for 5 after 10 overs. That's a wonderful over by Hitesh Patel. Only 3 runs given and a wicket as well. Starts off with a wide. Keyur bowling his second over. Sundaresh on strike. Another freebie given by Jns Mustangs to the Roaring Tigers. The score is 65 for 5 after 10 overs. Good shot played towards the mid wicket for a single. Sundaresh playing really well. That's a good shot played by Snail. Slightly wide. Just a single towards the sweeper. That was a good shot played. Trying to use the width to the fullest. However, got just a single. Oh, and this time playing it in the air will be a boundary there. Played it in the gap. But that was not a very confident shot. For sure. That went flying off the edge. That was a good delivery by Keyur and Sundaresh. He's such a solid bottom hand. He's got immense power in his shots. So once it hits the thick edge of the bat, it's bound to fly and go towards the boundary. So the first boundary by Sundaresh. It was a good outcome for him. However, the shot was not that confident one. Oh, and this time! Oh, and he's dropped it! He has dropped it! Could have been a very important blow. And Sundaresh, very lucky this time. And he fumbled for the first time, the keeper. And finally drops him. Could be one of those turning points in this match. Oh, and he would be disappointed for sure. Keyur bowling so well. Should have taken that catch. That was a regulation catch to the keeper. He's dropped it. And Sundaresh getting a life here. Another good delivery. Just have a look at the line he's maintaining. Absolutely stunning line and a brilliant length by Keyur. Brilliant work there. Yeah, you have to give it to the bowler. What a wonderful piece of bowling that was, and the keeper missed it. So that's the end of another over. That's a wonderful shot played. Just a single there. Ashank Shah, the leg spinner, has been called to bowl his first over. Snehal playing it really well, and Sundaresh is very severe, especially on the spinners. We'll have to see how he deals with Ashank. That's a wonderful piece of bowling by Ashank Shah. That is cut hard towards the sweeper. Will just be a single there. This time in the air will be a single again. The sweeper does well. Good delivery again. A dot. That's a good shot played, just a single this time. That's the end of the first over by Ashank. The score is 75 for 5 after 12 overs. That's a good start by Hitesh for his next over, and this time it could be a single taken. Could have been a boundary, but that was well stopped by the fielder. Hitesh Patel coming into bowl his next over. That is good start again, and he has that brilliant ability to bring the ball back into the right-handers consistently. He's already bowled 2 overs. This is his third. Just have a look. He's bringing the ball back in wonderfully well. Absolutely stunning piece of bowling. Another play and miss. Snehal Anasaria has played well. He's on 11 of 13 deliveries. Sundaresh is on 9 of 12 deliveries, 76 for 5. This is the 13th over, so they've come back really well, Jns Mustangs. Oh, and this is another good delivery. He has that knack of putting the ball in the right spot each and every time he bowls a delivery. Just have a look at his length. And the way he brings the ball back into the batsman becomes so dangerous for any batsman that they have to play him very carefully. A single taken. That's a good shot played. Oh, and what a stop that is. He stopped a certain boundary there. It was a wonderful shot played by Sundaresh towards the long on. A brilliant stop there by the fielder at long on. Absolutely high quality stuff. Hitesh coming into bowl his next delivery. Snail back on strike. Another good ball. Leaves that, lets it go, and dot delivery again. Hitesh Patel has been absolutely brilliant. This is his third over. He's been a real miser when it comes to giving away runs. Another good delivery. That's the end of another good over by Hitesh. The score is 78 for 5 after 13 overs. The run rate has come down to 6 runs per over. So Roaring Tigers will have to up the ante in the last 7 overs. They can always do that with Sundaresh at the crease. Jns Mustangs have been really good in the last few overs. Ashank coming into bowl his second over. He's a wonderful leg spinner. We've already seen that in the first over. Oh, what a shot that is! Absolutely brilliant hitting that is. A huge 6. And that is what I was mentioning. Sundaresh could be really dangerous against the spinners. What a shot that is. A big 6 towards the deep mid-wicket region. And that is what he can do. He has that capability of hitting the ball consistently out of the park. Ashank Shah being hit for a wonderful 6. Another good shot this time. Hit really hard and should only be a single. That is a single. Played well towards the long on. Very well played by Snail, just giving the strike back to Sundaresh, taking a single by hitting it towards the long on region. Ashank also coming back nicely after that first shot was gone for a 6. It's a wonderful ball. Sundaresh playing it well, but no run this time. Straight to the short third fielder. And this time playing it in the air again. Will that be a big one? It is a big one. That's a great shot played by Sundaresh. He's just hitting it through the line. What a shot that was. playing it against the spin, but wonderfully played for another 6 in the deep mid wicket region. What a shot again, 2 sixes in this over, and that is what we were talking about, upping the ante, and he's done it so well in this over. And this time he's left it. So 14 overs have been bowled. 92 for 5 is the score after 14 overs. Very well played by Sundaresh in the last over. Just have a look at the dugout. Definitely be a satisfied dugout with the last over for sure. Would have been a worried dugout for Roaring Tigers prior to the last over. Some really good facilities at the Fatima Cricket Ground. Just have a look at the food canteen as well. This ground is known for its facilities and living up to its expectations this time as well. So some really good cricket in the offing in the coming months on this wonderful cricket ground. Jimmy Shah, I beg your pardon, Jairaj Bish coming into bowl his next over. On strike is Snehal. That's a good shot played. A single taken on the first delivery, and Sundaresh back on strike. So Snehal doing the right thing, bringing Sundaresh back on strike. He's 23 of 18 already with those 2 huge sixes. A single taken again. Snehal back on strike. Oh, and this time playing it in the air, and that's a good shot, running towards the boundary, but that's a good chase by the fielder as well. And 2 easy runs for the batsman. That was a wonderful shot played by Snehal. He's coming into the act as well. He's also a very good batsman, technically really sound, has all the shots in his array. Jairaj pulling his next delivery. Oh, and this time taking the edge, just a single in the third man region. Sundaresh back on strike. Jairaj with his next delivery, and Sundaresh giving him the due respect. That was a good delivery in the right channel on the off stump, and Sundaresh not going for the aerial route this time. He's playing so well. Sundaresh has a very calm and a sensible head on his shoulders. Already 24 of just 20 deliveries, and Snehal giving him the right support. Another good delivery this time, but this will be a dot again. Oh, they were trying to take the single. Some miscommunication between the fielders, but then that's the end of a very good over by Jairaj, especially when the last over was hit for a few runs. The score is 15 overs, 97 for 5. Roaring Tigers coming back really well after a flurry of wickets. And Snehal would be taking strike. What a short break they're taking. It's quite a warm day here at the Fatima Cricket Ground in Mumbai. Hitesh Patel coming into bowl his last over. He's been absolutely brilliant. Got a very important wicket. That's a good start to the over, just a single, but it seems the wicketkeeper has got hit. Hitesh to Sundaresh. Oh, and this time he hits it. What a shot that is for a boundary. Brilliant batting that by Sundaresh. Just hits it towards the fine leg for a boundary. And he started to free his arms now. Sundaresh, that's ominous signs for Jns Mustangs. And the 100 is up with that shot. Absolutely brilliant batting that. Hitesh coming to bowl his next delivery. And Sundaresh this time hitting it wonderfully well for a huge six. What a shot that is. And that is what this batsman can do. Can just destroy your entire figures and ruin the entire hard work in a matter of deliveries. What a shot that is, a huge six towards the long on region. Absolutely stunning this is by Sundaresh Subramaniam, who's such a prolific batsman at this level. Just have a look at the rate with which he increases his scoring rate. He's already 34 of 23. He was some 11-12 runs of 17 deliveries. What a shot that is. Good comeback by Hitesh, and it takes a single there by hitting it towards the long on region. That's a wonderful start. To this over by Sundaresh. Two deliveries out of the park. One out of the park and one a boundary. Another good shot played, and this time this will be a single again. So Snail doing the perfect second fiddle roll. He's just giving Sundaresh the strike whenever he gets a chance to bat. That is the best way to play the second fiddle roll. And this time Sundaresh hitting it for another six. What a shot that is. A huge six by Sundaresh towards the long on region. What a shot that was by Sundaresh Subramaniam. He's on fire. Any delivery that comes in the slot, he deals it severely. Absolutely stunning batting by Sundaresh Subramaniam. Jraj Bisht coming into bowl his last over. Snail on strike. Just have a look at the figures of Sundaram. 41 of 25. Oh, and this is a good shot played. Could be a couple, and Sundaresh being pushed for a couple by Snehal, who's playing so well. That was played well towards the deep point for a couple. Sundaresh all of a sudden has reached a strike rate of 180. Oh, and that's a good shot by Snail in the air, but will be safe, and a single taken. Sundaresh back on strike. Played well towards the long off region, deliberately in the air, knowing the fielder is quite deep. This is good batting by Snehal as well. He's supporting Sundaresh so well, and Sundaresh has been very severe with the pace bowlers and the spinners as well. And this time in the air, will that be caught? We'll have to see. And he's taken it. What a brilliant catch that is. Absolutely brilliant bowling by Jraj Bisht. He takes the danger man out of the equation. And what a catch. At the point region. That was really high in the air. And Sundaresh finally losing his wicket. He's played so well for his 41. What a wonderful innings by Sundaresh. But that was a wonderful catch, and what a wicket by Jraj. He sensed the intention of the batsman. Takes another wicket, and the 6th wicket for Roaring Lions falls. Roaring Tigers, I beg your pardon. (119 for 6) they are in 16.3 overs, thanks to a brilliant innings by Sundaresh Subramaniam. Just missed his 50. Out on 41. What a catch that was by the fielder, and brilliantly bowled by Jraj Bisht as well. Vipin Roy is the new batsman. He's on strike. Jraj. Oh, and that's a wonderful shot in the air. First delivery he plays, and coming back for the second. Snail, and Vipin was coming for the second, but he was not ready for that. Snail also pushed back into his crease, so just a single taken. That is good bowling by Jraj Bisht. Vipin Rai opens his account on the first delivery he faces. Snail back on strike. Oh, and that's a good shot played. This will be another boundary. What a shot that is. Absolutely brilliant cricket by Snail. He's taken charge after Sundaresh left. Snail played towards the square leg for a boundary. That was onto his pads, and he lashed onto it brilliantly. Jraj Bisht has gone for 8 runs in this over. Oh, and this time peeling for a caught behind. And that's the end of another good over for Roaring Tigers. 124 for 6 after 17 overs, and we'll be back after a short break. Stay tuned, viewers.
स्कोर पट्टी बघा नहीं ये वो नहीं है ये वो नहीं
Lions roaring.
On this time, another boundary this time towards the fine leg. So Vipin hitting his first boundary. Keyur Shah bowling his third over. Oh, and again a good shot played this time. But just a single. That's a good stop by the fielder and a great throw as well. So
Jaisal
just a single.
fielder Jaisal.
Jaisal doing some really good job in the mid wicket, deep mid wicket region. Keyur coming with his next delivery. And Snehal playing it so well towards the covers for a single. Just a tap and a quick single taken by both these players. Vipin Rai and Snehal. They will have to do the job now for Roaring Tigers. 130 for 6. Last 15 deliveries left. Keyur is his next delivery. It's a wonderful delivery. A dot one this time. So two good deliveries in on the trot. Brilliant bowling that is. Another Yorker outside the off stump. No chance for the batsman to hit it. Keyur with his next delivery. Oh, and what a brilliant bouncer that is. Vipin tried to pull that. Just didn't succeed, but still a single taken. Leg byes to end the over. The score after 18 overs is 131 for 6. Last 2 overs left in this first innings. The first match of Jfsc Dads Premier League 2022-23. The captain Rohit Saraf coming into bowl. His last over and the 19th of this innings. Vipin on strike. Oh, and that's a big shot played. Will that be out? What a catch that is by the fielder. You'll have to give it to the fielder there. Brilliantly taken. Absolutely stunning wicket that. That was a big shot. But he converted that to a wicket. Jimmy Shah there. Absolutely brilliant catching and being appreciated by all here. And he's happy as well. What a catch that was. Just have a look at the spectator there. Just appreciating the effort of the fielder. That was a high quality catch taken by the fielder. And that is what every player plays his game for the appreciation and love of everybody who's watching this game. He was trying to hit the big shot. Unfortunately, could find only the fielder at the deep mid wicket region. And what a catch that was. Rohit Saraf gets his first wicket in his last over. The captain, he's bowled so well till now. A good start to the new batsman by Rohit Saraf. Kiran Pednekar is the new batsman. Rohit to Kiran. Oh, and this time playing it in the air. We'll have to see whether this would be caught. Lands in the safe zone. Just a single towards the long off. Tried to play that big shot. Snehal back on strike. 9 deliveries left in this first innings, and this time playing it for a single towards the long on. Rohit with his next delivery. On strike is Kiran. That's a wonderful piece of bowling. Kiran missing it completely. This is some really good bowling at the death by the captain of Jns Mustangs. He bowled with a new ball as well. Really superb bowling up front. Just a single this time towards the long on to end the over. That's a wonderful piece of bowling. Only 3 runs off that 19th over. Absolutely brilliantly bowled. This is gold by the captain. And look at the spell. He's bowled so well in his 4 overs. And the last over now coming up in this first innings. The score is 134 for 7. Roaring Tigers would be happy with such a performance, especially after they had lost wickets in a flurry in the mid overs. But then Sundaresh came, and Snail has been into the act since long as well. Both these players put up a good partnership this time. In the air, just a single, playing it towards the long on. Keyur Shah bowling his last over. He's been wonderful as well. Hasn't got a wicket but has bowled some really good line. Oh, and this time would be a boundary. No matter how they come now, the runs are important. Leg by signal by the umpire. So 4 leg byes there, 4 extras. Another single taken this time. This is good batting by both these players. But some wonderful bowling, especially considering this is the last over of the first innings. Keyur has been spot on with his line and length. And this time Kiran playing it really well. Will be a boundary for sure. That's a wonderful shot played in the gap between the deep square leg and the deep into wicket. What a shot that is by Kiran Pednekar. A good delivery this time. Will that be a boundary? They come back for the second. So 2 runs added to the score, 146 for 7. They would love to cross that 150 mark. Last delivery remaining in this first innings. Keyur has bowled well, but this over has costed him 12 runs till now, thanks to some good batting. And Kiran this time hitting it really well. Will that be a big one? It's a big one to end the innings. What a shot that is, and 150 has been up for Roaring Tigers, thanks to some superlative batting by Kiran towards the end of this innings. Snail played really well, was the sheet anchor in this innings, and the score is 152 after the end of 20 overs. So 153 is the target that they've given to Jns Mustangs, the Roaring Tigers have been brilliant in the final 6-7 overs. You will have to give it to their batsmen. They were struggling at a stage, but they ended up with the final score at 152. So Jns Mustangs have their work cut out here. 153 to win in 20 overs. And we'll be back in about 10 minutes time from now with the second innings. Stay tuned, viewers. Just have a look at the scoreboard. Sundaresh Subramaniam 41 of just 26 deliveries. Snehal 33 of 30 deliveries, and Yogesh Wagh playing really well, 22 of 18 deliveries. And a quick mention about Kiran Pednekar as well, who played really well in the last couple of overs to get the score up to 152. Rohit Saraf bowling so well, just 11 runs off his 4 overs. Such miserly figures. Absolutely stunning bowling. Jimmy Shah, a bit expensive, but he took the first wicket. Jraj Bist was absolutely brilliant. Just 27 of 4 overs, and he took the important wicket of Sundaresh Subramaniam. Out of his 2 wickets, one was the most important wicket of this innings. So we'll be right back in about 10 minutes from now with the second innings. Stay tuned, viewers. 153 to win for Jns Mustangs in the second innings. Roaring Tigers scoring 152. Stay tuned.
Lions roaring. 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 Lions roaring.
Hello and welcome to the second innings of the Jfsc Dads Premier League match between Jns Mustangs and Roaring Tigers. Roaring Tigers lost the toss today. They were asked to bat first and they scored 152 in the 20 overs and 153 is the target for Jns Mustangs. I, Shalin Gupta, welcome you back to the second innings. And we're about to start. The two batsmen are at the crease. Mario Sadana and the bowler starts with a wide. Gurmeet Singh. So the first runs on the board, courtesy a wide. That's a good shot played. Straight to the fielder. No run given. Kiran Pednekar is the opening bowler for Roaring Tigers. And Jaisal Thakkar is the opening batsman along with Karan Jain, who's at the non-striker's end. Oh, what a shot that is by Jaisal. And that's a wonderful start to the innings. Absolutely brilliant shot that. A boundary. It was played towards the mid off, but it went towards the long on, hit the boots of the fielder there. But what a shot to start. Jaisal Thakkar. Absolutely stunning start to this innings and this chase. Playing it with a straight bat, and youngsters watching should learn how to play the new ball. The kind of straight bat which was used here. Oh, again he's playing with a really good eye. And Jaisal straight to the fielder this time though. No run taken. The mid-on fielder does well. But he's got some really good eye. Jaisal Thakkar has got a strong bottom hand as well. The kind of punch he's packing with every shot. It's easily visible. And this time will be a wide. That is too wide outside the off stump. So some freebies being returned by Roaring Tigers to Jns Mustangs. A lot of freebies were given in terms of the extras bowled by Jns Mustangs when they were bowling. That's a good delivery. The two umpires, Mr. Lavesh Lavekar and Mr. Om Singh, doing a wonderful job in this first match. They are the experienced campaigners. You'll see them quite a lot in this circuit. They are the ones who were always in demand because of their experience and wonderful umpiring. This is very well bowled by Kiran. He almost got the edge there. Went straight to the point fielder. Sundaresh doing well there. 157. Kiran coming to bowl the last delivery of his first over. Oh, and that's a wonderful delivery. Played with a straight bat again by the batsman. So Jaisal playing really well in the first over, but Kiran coming back really nicely after the boundary was hit. The score is 6 without loss after first over. Yogesh Wagh coming into bowl his first over, second of the innings. Karan on strike. He'll be facing his first delivery in this innings. Karan Jain, a very famous batsman from Jns Mustangs. And Yogesh starts with a wide. Not a good start. An extra delivery will have to be bowled, and of course an extra run has been given right at the start of the over, which is not a good sign for any bowler. Another wide, it seems. This will be, it is probably not in control of the swing. Yogesh Wagh. So 2 extra runs given right at the start of the over. Jns Mustangs would be happy, but the positive thing to look about is the swing that he's getting. He just needs to bowl in the right area so that he could induce the edge. A slip taken. Oh, and Karan Jain coming down the track, hitting it really big, but probably straight into the area where a fielder was kept. He tried to take the catch, but that was definitely not a catch for the fielder in the deep. That was some intention showed by Karan Jain. Opens his account with a aerial shot. For a moment we thought it could be a big shot, but resulted only in a single. Yogesh Wagh bowls his first legitimate delivery of this over. Oh, he's bowled well this time. He's come back nicely, Yogesh, and he's got that swing. Doesn't have a long run up, but definitely has the pace and the swing, even with the shorter run up. Coming with his next delivery, and this time bowling it in the right channel. The batsman not happy, expecting a wide, but that was a good delivery, to be honest. Oh, and brilliantly bowled this time. Oh, and this time a wide given. This was a wonderful delivery, but a wide given because of the excessive swing that he's getting. Another good delivery. Just have a look at the length that he's bowling now. His length is the key here, because he gets a lot of swing with the new ball. There's a slip which has been kept specifically for... Oh, and this time this will be a wide. So the 4th wide in the over. Yogesh Wagh probably giving a lot of extras here. Oh, and this time, and he's been given out. That was a wonderful appeal and a good delivery as well. Bowling in the right channel. It looks very clear that it was hit right in front of the stumps on the pads, and the umpire didn't hesitate in raising his finger. So the first wicket has been taken by Yogesh Wagh, and Jns Mustangs have lost an important player, Jaisal Thakkar, going back to the pavilion after he started off so well with that boundary that he hit with the straight batted shot. Yogesh takes his first wicket, and the first for his team as well, with some really good swing bowling, just persisting with that length and getting the results for his team and the captain. This is wonderful bowling and a good start by Roaring Tigers in an effort to defend 152. They've started off really well, got the first wicket on the score of just 11. Jns Mustangs will have to bat really well now. Kunal Javeri is the new batsman. He's on strike. Yogesh bowling the last delivery of his first over, the second of this innings, and he's already taken a wicket. So what a start by Yogesh. A very eventful over. So many wides and then a wicket. Oh, and this time getting the inside edge, but taking just a single. So that's the end of the over. 2 overs, 12 runs for the loss of 1 wicket, Jns Mustangs. And Pednekar coming into bowl is next over. He started off well. That's a good start by Kiran Pednekar. Wonderfully bowled by Kiran again. He's bowling so well, this guy. So 2 dot deliveries to start this over. So a good start by Kiran. Kunal Jhaveri on strike. That's a good shot played, but straight to the fielder. Captain Vishal doing really well. Not allowing even a single 3 dot delivery. So a good over till now. Another good delivery. So wonderful bowling, 4 dots in a row. It's a wonderful shot this time and he's gone. No, that was not out. It did bounce before the fielder, but that was a good piece of fielding. But that was a good shot as well. Karan Jain making his intent clear there. We already know him. He's a fierce hitter of the cricket ball. He plays those aerial shots at will. Just a single that time by Kunal Jhaveri, I beg your pardon. Karan Jain is on strike now. Karan is known for his absolutely brilliant hitting. Oh, and this time seems this is going to be a boundary. It is a boundary. We have to just check whether this is a wide or not. That's not a wide. Drifted down the leg side and went for a 4 towards the fine leg region. That was leg buys signaled by the umpire. So Kiran ending a good over. Three overs, 17 for the loss of 1 wicket, Jns Mustangs, and Yogesh coming into bowl his next over. Oh, he's dropped it. It seems that was a catch. And this time played it in the air with Goes towards the boundary for a 4. What a shot that is by Karan Jain, and that is what he is known for. This guy plays these shots at will over the mid-off fielder for a boundary this time. That's a wonderful start to the over by Karan Jain. And this time a short delivery played straight to the fielder. Doesn't bother running. So a dot delivery. Another dot delivery. This is very well bowled by Yogesh. 2 dot deliveries in a row. What a shot that is. Will be a boundary for sure. Absolutely stunning hit. Came down the track and hit it straight down the ground for a boundary. What a shot that was. The score is now 26 for 1 after 4 overs. Karan Jain played a wonderful shot to end the over. And 2 boundaries in that over by Yogesh. They started off well. 4 overs, 26 for 1. Kiran Pednekar coming to bowl his 3rd over. Kunal Javeri on strike. The score is 26 for the loss of 1 wicket after 4 overs. Kiran to Kunal. And this time, that's a wide. They were a bit animated. Oh, the umpire says that's not a wide, so he changes his decision probably. That did hit the bat or the pad, we're not sure, but that is definitely not a wide. Kiran with his next delivery. Oh, and this time he bowls a good delivery. Kunal Javeri trying to hit the shot, but misses that delivery. Kiran has bowled really well. This is his 3rd over. The first wicket was taken by Yogesh Wagh, an LBW. That's a good delivery again. Will be a single. Played nicely by Kunal towards the long off. Just helping it with a straight bat. The run rate exactly 6 runs per over, 4.3 overs, 27 for 1 for Jns Mustangs. And if this guy stays at the crease for long, this run rate could well reach way beyond the reach of Roaring Tigers. Karan Jain is already 9 of 7 deliveries, has scored 2 wonderful boundaries. Oh, and just have a look at that. Was played well but straight to the fielder. That was a good shot. Karan Jain is just waiting for the loose delivery to come so that he could use the bottom hand. Such a powerful cricketer this guy is. Wonderfully gifted batsman. Can take the game away from the opposition in no time. Oh, and this time he plays it well, but straight to the fielder. This is good fielding by Snehal, standing at the short fine leg. Karan played it well, but this has been really good bowling by Kiran Pednekar. Just 1 run of the 5 deliveries that he's bowled in this over. Absolute miser of a bowler, this guy. Oh, and this time, probably the commentator's curse, he bowls a wide. That's a wide way down the leg side, so would not be happy with that, Kiran, for sure. He's bowled so well in this over, last delivery of his over. This is his 3rd over and the 5th of the innings. Oh, and this time it seems this will be a wide again. It is a wide, signal by the umpire. So heaps of praises from our end probably has resulted in the opposite thing, which is quite amusing as well, a bit funny, because he's bowled so well, Kiran Pednekar. Oh, another good delivery, and this time it has hit the stumps, but the bails have not fallen. What a dramatic end to this over. It hit the bat of Karan Jain, went on to hit the stumps, but the bails did not fall. So Karan Jain very lucky. And the bowler would be disappointed. Kiran has bowled so well in that over. But this is something that sometimes does happen in cricket. When the ball hits the stumps and the bails don't fall, sometimes the luck favors the batsman, which happened in this case. Kunal back on strike, and the new bowler, Vipin, starts off with a wide. Not a good start. Down the leg side. Drifting onto the pads of the batsman. No run taken this time. Kunal Javeri taking his own time. 4 of 11 deliveries. Karan Jain 9 of 10 deliveries. Vipin with his next delivery. That's a good delivery by Vipin. Coming back nicely after those 2 deliveries on the leg side, Vipin Rai. Oh, this time it seems this will be a wide. It is a wide, signaled by the umpire. So 2 extras given. Till now he's bowled only a couple of deliveries. A lot of bowlers struggling with these extras. It becomes really difficult to control the swing on the new ball. But these extras can harm you a lot during the match, because the extra deliveries are to be bowled as well along with the extra runs given. Oh, and this time in the air, but playing it well and fielded well by the fielder as well. There's good fielding by Arvind Shetty. Does really well at the mid-on region. He's trying to hit it past the fielder. Couldn't succeed. Just a single. Karan back on strike. And he's the go-to man for the Mustangs. If he stays for long at the crease, this match could well be in their grip, the Mustangs. Oh, and this time this will be a dot delivery, not called a wide. It was very close. The bowler would be considering himself lucky. This is a good ball again. Karan Jain not moving his feet at all. Just trying to stand and deliver. Another dot delivery. Vipin with his next delivery. Karan this time charges. What a shot that is! And a huge six, a flat six. Absolutely brilliant batting this by Karan Jain to end the over. He charges down the track and gives it the full power of his bottom hand. A flat six in the long on region. What a shot that was by Karan Jain to end the over. The score after 6 overs is now 38 for 1. Courtesy some brilliant batting by Karan Jain till now. 15 of just 13 deliveries. What a shot that was in the last delivery. Came down the track and a huge six, a flat six. Did not go quite a long distance, but that was such a quick hit. Went to the boundary in the race. Was out of the park in no time. Karan Jain and Kunal Javeri back on strike. Guru Nath Gauli is the new bowler, I beg your pardon. He starts off well with a dot delivery. Kunal Javeri has played a lot of dot deliveries. He needs to start rotating the strike, giving it back to Karan as much as possible. as the run rate could go to 8 or 9 runs per over. Oh, and this time a good delivery again by Gurunath. Another dot played by Kunal Javeri. 15 balls he has taken for his 5 runs. And Karan is already on 15 of 13 deliveries. So that's a good strategy as well if you look at it from the other way. A batsman has to stay at the crease, but then the runs also have to be scored, which Karan Jain is doing for Jns Mustangs. Kunal playing another dot delivery, so 3 in a row. This is good bowling by Gurunath Gauli. That's a good start to his first over, Gurunath. Oh, this is a wonderful piece of bowling again. Another dot delivery. And Gurunath looks to be a guru of bowling. He knows when to hit the deck. He knows what line and length should be bowled. He knows what the batsman will be thinking. And this time he bowls a wide. So probably the commentators curse again. Don't know whether they're listening to us or not from here. But the first one given off a wide by Guru. Oh, another good delivery. Coming back really nicely after that wide, Guru. Absolutely brilliant bowling. This is his first over and has given away only 1 run, that too off a wide delivery. And the rest of the 5 deliveries have been dots. So dot, 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 wide and a dot again. The batsman just not able to negotiate with his deliveries. Kunal Javeri 18 balls and just 5 runs. So 153 is the target. Probably Karan needs to have a word with him. Oh, and this time he plays it in the air. Probably he also realizes the runs are dried up, and this time he gets a boundary. That's a good shot played by Kunal. That's a boundary, and finally Kunal Javeri gets into the act after many dot deliveries. That's the end of the over. The score after 7 overs is 43 for 1. So they have maintained a good run rate till now, which is above 6 runs an over. The Jns Mustangs. And it seems Vishal Shatri, the captain of the team, is coming to bowl his first over. We'll have to see if it is him only or somebody else who's going to bowl the next over. Sundaresh Subramaniam coming into bowl his first over. And this time it seems he starts off with a wide and a boundary, so that's not a good delivery to start off the proceedings. 5 runs gifted away on the very first delivery. That is not the ideal start for any bowler. The captain will also not be happy with the kind of start Sundaresh has given in his bowling. Five runs gifted on the first delivery. Score is 48 for 1 after 7 overs. Sundaresh with his next delivery. That's a good delivery. but played well as well towards the long on, I beg your pardon. And what a throw that was, and Karan was absolutely right when he took that run quickly. That was some really good fielding by the long on fielder. Sundaresh bowling his next delivery. On strike is Kunal Javeri. And these two batsmen have played really well. Already 49 for 1 on the board. On this time he plays really well. Straight down the ground. Will that be a boundary? No, that is a good stop. But probably they'll come back for the second. No. Just a single. Sundaresh with his next delivery. And on strike is Karan Jain. Oh, and this time drifting down the leg side. Karan trying to hit it over the infield. Not succeeding. He has that knack of bringing the ball back into the batsman, Sundaresh. Oh, and this time bringing the ball back into Karan Jain. He tries to hit it for a big shot, but succeeds only in taking a single towards the deep mid wicket. The 50 is up in this over. Oh, and this time he plays it well. Kunal Javeri towards the long on. Just a single again, but they're playing well. They know that they've got 5 runs as a gift on the first delivery of this over. Have not taken any risk, and that's the right approach. 4 singles after those 5 runs, so 9 runs already in this over. 1 ball still to go. Oh, he does well. Sundaresh comes back nicely. Bowls in the right channel. That's the end of the first over by Sundaresh. So the score is 52 for 1 after 8 overs. Jns Mustangs need 101 runs now to win this match in the last 12 overs. Good display by Jns Mustangs. They have a lot of wickets left, and now they can utilize their batsmen to hit some really good aerial shots. Karan Jain already in the act. Kunal Javeri can also join him. That would help the team in attaining the target, achieving the target of 153. Gurunath coming into bowl his next over. He's taking his run up. On this time he plays well. And that is the boundary. That is played so well by Kunal Javeri. Absolutely brilliant batting. That was not a bad delivery at all, but he played it so well towards the deep mid wicket for a 4. When you get a 4 of the first delivery, it makes things so easy for the batting team. It's really nice. Guru with his next delivery. He bowls this time outside the off stump, and that's a good delivery, a dot. A single this time. Towards the sweeper cover. It's a good shot played for a single towards the long on. It's a wonderful shot this time. This will be a boundary, it seems. Yes, it is a boundary. That was cut really hard, and what a shot by Kunal Jhaveri. He is getting into the act really nicely now. Hit 2 boundaries in this over. What a shot that was. That was a short delivery outside the off stump, and Kunal punished it really nicely. Oh, and this time it seems this will be a wide. That's a poor delivery by Guru, who's bowling so well in his first over, but this over has been expensive. 11 runs already in this over. Still a delivery left. That's a good delivery, but played well this time and will be a boundary again. So this over has costed them 15 runs. And this is a bit unfortunate for the bowler as well. It took the inside edge and went towards the third man region for a boundary. That's the end of another good over for the Jns Mustangs. 67 for 1 is the score now after 9 overs. And Kunal Jhaveri has come into the act really nicely along with Karan Jain. He's on 24 of 26 deliveries and 3 boundaries he struck in the last over to take his score to 24. Sundaresh coming in with his next over, and this time again this is drifting down the leg side, will be a wide. So they have given a lot of freebies. Probably the Diwali gifting still going on by both the teams. A lot of wides given in the last innings as well, and returning the favour, the Roaring Tigers bowlers. Sundaresh with his next delivery. Oh, and on his pads this time. They've taken a quick single and could have been a chance of a run out, but the fielder misses it. The captain there was trying to run him out. Karan Jain was a bit slow while taking that single, but Vishal missed his throw. Sundaresh coming into bowl his next delivery. On strike is Kunal Jhaveri. Oh, and that's a wonderful shot towards the long off. Will just be a single. This is good batting by Kunal Jhaveri. He started off really slowly, but he's picked up so well in the last over. Hit 3 boundaries, and just look at his strike rate now, almost 100 runs. Oh, Karan Jain, always up to the task. Just a single this time though, towards the deep mid wicket. Sundaresh coming into bowl his next delivery. This is his second over. The first over was a bit expensive, 9 runs from his first over. He's given 4 till now in the second over. Oh, and this time he almost got him, and they've taken a quick single of his 4th delivery in this over. That could have been a cotton bowled chance. He missed it probably. Not an easy chance for any bowler. Being appreciated by the batsman. This is the level of spirit that the cricketers maintain, and that's such a good thing to see. Youngsters watching could learn from these experienced players who are playing in the Dad's Premier League, the Jfsc Dad's Premier League 2022-23. That's a wonderful start to the tournament today. Oh, and that's a good delivery by Sundaresh. He just rolls his fingers over the ball and bowls an off cutter. It was a good delivery. Karanjan missed it completely. This is a good comeback by Sundaresh after giving 9 runs in his first over. Just 5 in this over, and he's bowled so well in this over. Let's have a look at the current run rate, 7.32, and the required is almost 8 runs in over. So they're going really nicely, these two batsmen for Jns Mustangs. If they keep continuing the same way, doesn't seem to be a big chase for them. That's the end of a good over by Sundaresh Subramaniam. The score is 72 for 1 after 10 overs. And drinks being called for. We'll take a short break as well. See you in a while. We welcome you back to this chase by Jns Mustangs versus Roaring Tigers. Vishal Kshatriya, the captain, starts off his first over and starts off with a wide. The score is 73 for 1 after 10 overs. The Roaring Tigers, they've scored 152 in the 20 overs. And what a wonderful response by the Jns Mustangs, 73 for 1. And this time it seems will be a wide again. A couple of wides to start off. So 2 extra runs given. Vishal Kshatriya bowling is... Oh, another wide it seems. This will be not a good start by the captain Vishal Kshatriya. 3 wides in a row can get you under a lot of pressure as a team. The score reaches 75 for 1. It was 72 for 1 after 10 overs, and still it is 10 overs. 3 wides to start off the over. Not a good start at all. An advantage being given to the batsman here. Oh, and this time it seems this will be out. And the umpire says no, probably it hit the bat first. Vishal this time played it in the air and he's gone. That is a wonderful wicket by Vishal Kshatriya. A simple catch to the long on fielder. And Kunal Javeri, after playing such a wonderful innings of 26 runs, perishes. But that was a good comeback by the captain Vishal Kshatriya. He bowled 3 wides and 2 really good deliveries to follow. And what a brilliant ball that this was. This lured him into the shot. It was on the slot, but slightly slower in terms of the pace that he was bowling. And he got caught at mid-on, long on, I beg your pardon. But that's the end of Kunal Javeri's innings, and the second wicket for Jns Mustangs has fallen. The score is 75 for 2 after 10.2. Vishal Kshatriya gives the breakthrough to his team, the captain leading from the front. Oh, and that's a wonderful delivery to the new batsman Rohit Saraf, the captain. A brilliant first up delivery by Vishal Kshatriya. So the captain faces the captain once again in this match. The second time that they've come face to face in this match, both the captains. Oh, and this time wonderfully bowled. Could that be out? That is not out. This is a brilliant piece of bowling by Vishal Kshatriya, and Rohit Saraf was completely foxed there. To his luck, the ball didn't go into the hands of the fielder directly. Fell in no man's land. This match is getting interesting with every over. This is the 11th over. Started off with 3 wides, and after that has bowled brilliantly the captain of Roaring Tigers. Oh, and this time Karan Jain comes down the track. What a shot that is! But straight into the hands of the fielder again. Oh, and this is tragedy for Jns Mustangs. 2 wickets down in the same region, and The catch taken by the same fielder. Absolutely brilliant stuff this by Vishal Kshatriya, the captain of Roaring Tigers, and Karan Jain probably missed this shot. He did come down the track, charged him, but still couldn't clear the boundary, and it was straight into the hands of the fielder at long on. So 2 wickets taken by Vishal Kshatriya in his very first over. What a dramatic over this has been. 3 wides to start the over and then 2 wonderful wickets. Both the batsmen who were set have been sent back into the pavilion by the captain of Roaring Tigers, Vishal Kshatriya. Absolutely brilliant bowling that is. That's 76 for 3 after 10.5 overs. So this over has been so eventful for Roaring Tigers. Not a good over at all for the Jns Mustangs. We've lost 2 so important wickets. Both the set batsmen out and back into the pavilion. When they are very careful against him now, just letting the ball to come to him till the end and then taking a single. That was well played by Vikas Linga, who's the new batsman. All of a sudden this match has turned 180 degrees. Credit goes to the captain of Roaring Tigers, Vishal Kshatriya, who just came and took 2 so important wickets in the context of this match. This is absolutely brilliant bowling. He started off so poorly, 3 wides in a row, but just have a look at those figures. There's 6 runs over this time. No run, so that's a good start by the leg spinner. And this time in off spin delivery. That's a good shot played for just a single. Snehal Anasari, a new bowler. He's bowling some really good mixed stuff. Oh, and that's a brilliant delivery by the offie. What a delivery that was. The perfect line and brilliant length as well. Oh, and this time in the air. Oh, and this is the boundary. Oh, should have been stopped. The fielder couldn't stop it, and the bowler definitely not happy with that effort. That's a wonderful piece of bowling after being hit for a boundary. That's a great comeback. That was a no ball, the last one, and a free hit this ball was, which he has missed. Rohit Saraf, the captain, on strike. Oh, and this time missing it again. This is good bowling by Snehal after that no ball. Has come back really nicely with 2-dot delivery. (83 for 3 after 11.5 overs. Just 70 needed from 49 balls, so this could be an interesting match in the offing from now. And that's a good shot played. Swept nicely towards the deep square leg. Could be a boundary there. Will be a boundary, it seems. It is a boundary. That's a good shot played by the captain of Jns Mustangs, Rohit Saraf. Drifting down the leg side and being punished for losing the line there, the bowler. And that's the end of the over. Pretty expensive one, this one. 87 for 3 after 12 overs is the score. And the current run rate is 7.25 runs per over. The required is now up to 8.25 runs per over. Thanks to that wonderful over by Vishal Kshatriya. The captain of Roaring Tigers is coming into bowl his next over. Absolutely brilliant bowling by the captain in the first over. He's taken 2 wonderful wickets. Very important ones in the context of the game. He's coming into bowl his second. On strike is Vikas Linga. Just have a look at the pace at which he bowls. Such a luring pace for any batsman. He would want to hit those balls out of the park, but then it is not easy to hit those balls with such confusing pace. Just a single taken that time towards the covers. Vishal with his next delivery. On strike is Rohit. And this time, a full toss given. Gleefully accepted by Rohit. Oh, and that's a poor bit of fielding. He's missed it completely, and that's a boundary. Absolutely poor stuff there. And the captain's face could tell the story there. Not at all happy with this effort. Not the right way to field that. He's given away 3 important runs. They're so important in the context of the game. Coming with his next delivery. Oh, and that's a wonderful shot. Will that be a big one? He's got him. This is his 3rd wicket. Vishal Kshatriya is on fire. Absolutely stunning piece of bowling that. That was a wonderful catch by the long off fielder. Absolutely brilliant catching. Vipin Rai there, doing it so well. But Vishal Kshatriya, you will have to give it to the captain of the Roaring Tigers, his 3rd wicket. And he's foxed the captain of Jns Mustangs, Rohit Saraf, who's playing so well. But then he got lured with that confusing pace which we were mentioning about. And Vishal Kshatriya has finally bagged his 3rd wicket as well. This is just his 2nd over. What a start by Vishal Kshatriya to his spell. In just his 2nd over has already taken 3 wickets, and Jns Mustangs seem to be in a bit of trouble now. 92 for 4. New batsman on strike, takes the single. Devi Sisodia open this account. Vishal Kshatriya is on fire. 3 wickets he's already taken. Has given away a handful of runs only. But the more important thing is that he's got 3 very important wickets. This seems to be a wide again. Signal by the umpire. Another extra delivery and an extra run as well. Quick single taken this time. This is good running between the wickets by the batsman Vishal Kshatriya, and the loop that he gives even when being a pace bowler makes it so difficult for the batsman to decide what shot needs to be hit. That is the reason why he's got 3 wickets already in his spell till now. Just his 2nd over, the last delivery of his 2nd over. He's bowling now a quick single on the last delivery, but this time no run taken, a dot delivery to end the over. What a wonderful piece of bowling this is by Vishal, and he's brought himself in such a crucial position of this match. 13 overs have been bowled. He still has 2 overs left in his kitty, and Snehal being asked to bowl the next over again. The score is 95 for 4, so they now need 58 runs to win this match in the last 7 overs. 8.29 runs per over is the exact ask. That's a good ball to start the over, and that's a very good played, very well played shot towards the long off. Nicely played by the batsman. Just a single. Snail coming to bowl his next delivery. Devi on strike. This is nicely played by Devi. Should be a single only. Will be a single. Snail with his next delivery. Oh, and that is wonderfully bowled. Just sticking to that off stump line and giving really good flight there. Vikas Linga trying to play the drive, not succeeding. Oh, and this time he plays it really cheekily towards the fine leg for a couple. This is good batting by Vikas Linga. Good chase by the fielder as well. 2 runs easily taken by the batsman. And the score moves on to 99. Oh, and he's appealing for an LBW. The umpire not interested. It's going down the leg side for sure. That's a well bowled delivery. A single taken again towards the long off. And that's the 100 up for Jns Mustangs. This match is really poised well. 14 overs have been bowled. The score is 100 for 4. 53 required of the last 6 overs. Almost 9 runs an over. 8.83 to be exact. And both the dugouts would be slightly tensed, if not much. Especially Jns Mustangs. The way they've lost the last 3 wickets. All have succumbed to Vishal Chatri's absolutely stunning bowling. The captain coming to bowl his 3rd over. He has been a revelation, this guy. Couldn't contribute much with the bat today, but a terrific spell of bowling till now. Has taken 3 wickets in just his 2 overs till now. Coming to bowl his next over. Oh, and this time it seems they were trying to take a quick single. No run taken. That was a good stop by the fielder Gurunath at short fine leg. Vikas Linga, he will have to play the match winning innings along with Divi Sisodia if Jns wants to win this match. That's a good shot delivery, but cut really nicely towards the sweeper cover for a single. Devi back on strike. Both these players capable of hitting some really big shots, but the kind of bowling Vishal has been bowling in the last 2-3 overs, it's really tough for any batsman to negotiate freely with such deliveries. And this time he plays it so well. Will be a boundary for sure in the gap. And is a boundary. Absolutely brilliant batting this by Jns Mustangs. Just went towards the line of the ball and played it over and above the cover region for a boundary. That's a wonderful shot. Vishal Kshatriya this time not succeeding to trap the batsman in his luring pace. Coming to bowl his next delivery will be a single towards long on. Played well by Divi again. Oh, and that's a good drive by Vikas Singh. What a shot that is in the gap. Will be a boundary. Absolutely stunning hit this. Wonderful batting by Vikas Linga. And Vishal being hit for 2 boundaries in this over brings relief to the camp for Jns Mustangs. That was a wonderful drive. 2 fielders in the covers region. But he plays it well within them, bisects them brilliantly. Vikas Linga coming into the act along with Divi, and 2 boundaries in this over. Already 10 runs of this over. 5 deliveries. So Vishal well played by the batsman again. So that's the end of a good over. 11 runs of that over. And 15 overs have been bowled. 111 for 4. A single taken on the last delivery in the short third region. But what an over this was. 2 wonderful shots played by both the batsmen. A boundary apiece. Snehal coming to bowl his next over. That's a good start. Just a single taken towards the long off. Divi back on strike. So just 41 needed now of 29 deliveries. This match is becoming interesting with every ball. And a quick single. No, they have not taken the single. Was sent back Divi by Vikas Linga. Both these players, as I mentioned earlier, also are capable of hitting big shots as well. Especially Jfsc Sisodia. That's a good shot. Played towards the short third and a quick single. The point fielder does well, but nonetheless a single. Snehal with his next delivery. Comes down the track, Vikas Linga. Gets the edge, but that is gone. Above the short third fielder, and he is pushed it towards the boundary. This is absolutely poor fielding. Could have stopped it by just chasing it. Probably chose to stop it with the foot, and that helped the ball cross the boundary. And this is a poor effort by the fielder, I must say. I think twice this has happened in this innings that they have given a boundary. The fielders from Roaring Tigers. Oh, and this time just a dot delivery that was played well, but straight to the fielder at point. This is good bowling by Snehal. He must have been disappointed with the effort of the fielder on the last delivery. The score is 117 for 4. This is the last delivery in this over. Just 6 runs till now in this over. They will definitely need a boundary on this last delivery. Oh, and that's a big shot it seems. What a shot that is. Will that be a 6? That's a huge 6. Wow. Probably the shot of the match till now, I would say. Brilliant shot. Just came down the track, and what a shot by Vikas Linga. The fielders, merely spectators there, cleared the long on boundary easily there. What a shot that was. Probably a shot of the innings for sure, if not the match. But as I mentioned, both these players are capable of hitting big shots. Vikas Linga, 25 already of just 18 delivery. He's played so well. And that 6 was so important in the context of the game. 12 runs of that over. Had that 6 not been hit, would have been only 7 or 8 runs in that over. But what an important shot that was. Not only a great shot, but an important shot as well. The score is 123 for 4. So they need only 30 runs now of the last 4 overs. Still the match could go any way. Any team could be emerging as the final winner. We're witnessing a brilliant match. The first match in this Jfsc Dads Premier League 2022-23 season. Kiran Pednekar coming into bowl is next over. That's a good start by Kiran. Starts off with a dot. So 23 balls remaining and 30 runs is the ask. The last over was a very important one, and they've been able to take around 23 runs in the last 2 overs. Last over costed them 12 runs, and Jns Mustangs did really well to score off. Oh, and that's a good delivery, but quick single, could be a chance of a run out. He misses that. Kiran, that was a really quick single taken by the batsman. Vikas Linga was really quick between the wickets. Divi Sisodia doing the right thing, just giving Vikas the strike, as he's the set batsman now and has been hitting some really wonderful shots. And they've brought the required run rate back to less than 8 runs an over. That in itself is a victory for Jns Mustangs. But last 2 overs have been really expensive for Roaring Tigers. This over till now has been really good. 2 balls and just a single is given. That's a wonderful shot. It's running towards the deep square leg boundary. Will that be a boundary? We'll have to see. That's a good chase by the fielder. And 2 runs taken. A wonderful throw from the deep. But 2 runs taken nonetheless. That's a good bowling performance by Kiran Pednekar. He's in his last over till now. Till now he's given very few runs. And this over will be crucial for both the teams, as only 27 runs are required to win this match by Jns Mustangs of 21 deliveries. Oh, and this is a good delivery. They take a quick single again. The point fielder Sundaresh tries to hit the stumps. Doesn't succeed. Oh, and this time he's appealing for a LBW. But the umpire not interested, probably drifting down the leg side. That's a good shot played towards the long off for a single. But this is really good bowling by Kiran, especially in the context of this game. Has given away only 5 runs in that over. This is absolutely brilliant bowling. Finishes a wonderful spell, Kiran Pednekar, and the score is 128 for 4 after 17 overs. 25 needed now of the last 3 overs. 18 balls, 25 runs. This is going to be a tight match for sure. Could go down the wire. This over would be very crucial. It seems Yogesh Wagh is being called to bowl the 18th over by the captain Vishal Kshatriya. In the air this time. Oh, and he's dropped it. Could be a very important catch or a drop, we must say, in the context of this match. Yogesh Wagh bowling so well. The catch has been dropped on the first delivery of his 3rd over. 2 runs also given. Could be an expensive drop there. The long off fielder tried really well. He even reached there but could not hold on to the catch. Oh, and this time a big shot. Will that be a 6? Oh no, he's got him. He's taken a good catch. Kiran Pednekar there. What a wonderful piece of bowling by Yogesh Wagh. They've got such an important wicket. Divi Sisodia, in an effort to hit a big shot, perishes and gives away his wicket. This is going to be a very, very interesting match from now on for sure. Just 23 required of 16 deliveries. They've got a very important wicket. Yogesh Wagh has taken Divi Sisodia out of the equation brilliantly. That was a good catch by the long on fielder Kiran. That was a wonderful piece of bowling. He could have got 2 wickets on these 2 deliveries had that catch not being dropped, although it was Divi's catch only, so he would have got only 1 wicket. But then this is a wonderful piece of bowling, enticing the batsman to hit the aerial shots. The new batsman is at the crease. That's a good shot played. Will be a single. Vishal at covers does well. Another good shot played, just a single this time. Vishal again comes into the picture, just a single in the covers region. So that's a wonderful over till now, just 4 runs given of the 4 deliveries. Yogesh Wagh. Oh, and that's a well played shot in the air, but straight to the fielder. Does well there. Sanjay Chandiramani, brilliantly done by the fielder, just a single given. This was really well fielded by Sanjay. That was played well by the batsman. Probably was trying for the aerial shot. That was a good shot played. Takes a quick single this time, and that's the end of a very good over by Yogesh Wagh. The score is 134 for 5. So 19 runs needed of the last 2 overs. This match is going down the wire for sure. Jairaj Bisht is a new batsman. He's done well till now. He'll have to give the strike to Vikas Linga as much as possible. Gurunath being asked to bowl his next over. Gurunath Gowli, he's bowled 2 good overs. The third over will have to be the most crucial one, it seems, for him, because he can bowl only 1 over now, just 2 overs left in the innings. But this over will probably define the fate of this match. However, this is a T20 match, cannot say what will happen till the last ball, but this is a very important over, the penultimate over, being bowled by Gurunath Gowli. Vikas Linga is on strike. Oh, and this time Vikas hitting it in the air, could be out, and he's got him. Gurunath finally takes a wicket. That was a very important wicket in the context of this game. Vikas Linga. And that's a wonderful innings, but that has come to an end finally. Vikas Linga, 30 of 24 deliveries, was playing so well. And this is a very important wicket in the context of this game. Gurunath Gowli giving the breakthrough at the right moment. That was not the right shot to be played, or probably he could not execute the shot the way he wanted to. Gives the wicket to Gurunath. The keeper Vikrant Pathare takes a simple catch. The new batsman Jimmy Shah has his work cut out. So Jairaj Bisht and Jimmy Shah will have to hit a couple of big shots if they want to win this match for their team. Gurunath to Jimmy. Oh, and that's a wonderful shot. He starts off so well. Will be just a single though. The deep mid wicket fielder does well there. Lovely throw straight to the keeper. And Jimmy immediately off strike. The very first delivery he faces, gets off the mark. That's what you want from the players coming at number 8, 9 and 10. Jairaj Bisht will have to hit something big. Oh, and that's a wide. That will be a wide for sure. This is not good bowling. You can't give away extras. Can't give away extras at this point of time, looking at the context of this match. Oh, and this time he hits it. Will that be out? He's gone, yes. A simple catch taken by the fielder. This is absolutely brilliant bowling by Gurunath Gowli. A second wicket in this over for him. His second as well. A very important wicket in the context of this game. Jairaj Bisht had the capability to hit big shots and he's taken him out of the equation. This is some really good bowling by the Roaring Tigers bowlers. Especially Gurunath in this over. He's bowled so well. Has taken 2 wickets in the 3 deliveries that he's bowled. So still 3 deliveries left. Oh, and that's a wonderful bowl. Brilliant piece of bowling by Gurunath. Very well bowled. The last ball was absolutely on the money. Right from the word go, the new batsman, and he just places the ball outside the off stump on a perfect length. Oh, and this time in the air, trying to hit the big shot. Oh, and he's lucky that it did not go into the hands of the fielder. 2 runs taken. This is a good piece of running, and this could be out. Almost out there, but that was good piece of running in the end. It was a good piece of thinking as well on the part of the fielder. The long on fielder running in quickly and trying to get him run out with a direct hit. Oh, and this time takes the edge, and this will go to the boundary. That's a very important boundary in the context of this game. Absolutely crucial for the Jns Mustangs. And that's the end of a very good over by Gurunath Gawli. Only 8 runs given of that over, but they need 11 now from the last over. Just 3 wickets remaining, but 6 balls and 11 runs. So a very crucial over bowled by Gurunath Gawli, and that was such a wonderful piece of bowling by him. 2 important wickets he took. And now we'll have Yogesh Wagh to bowl his last over. He has been brilliant as well. Will he be able to defend 11 runs? We'll have to see that. Hitesh Patel and Jimmy Shah will have to do the job for Jns Mustangs. Last 6 deliveries, 11 runs to win. Jimmy on strike. Yogesh to Jimmy. Oh, he's trying to hit the big shot, not succeeding. Yogesh bowling so well outside the off stump. When this time played it in the air deliberately. Will that be out? And he's gone, it seems. He's out, yes. A simple catch taken by the long on fielder Kiran. And Yogesh takes another wicket. This is absolutely wonderful bowling by Yogesh Wagh. And he's taken 3 wickets as well, Yogesh Wagh. New batsman coming in to take the strike. That's a good shot played. Straight to the fielder, though, the captain, Vishal Chatri from Roaring Lions. Fields it well, just a single given. Hitesh back on strike. 10 runs required of the last 3 deliveries. This match seems to be slipping away from Jns Mustangs' control. Oh, and this time takes the edge. Will that be more than a single? Yes, they take 2 runs. And he's been given out. He's out on the second run, Hitesh. But why did he not drag his bat into the crease? And that's the 9th wicket which has fallen for Jns Mustangs. That was a wonderful throw. Yogesh to the new batsman. Oh, this is wonderfully bowled. Kapil Arora is at the non-striker's end. Just 1 delivery left. They need 9 runs to win. This is such good bowling under pressure by Yogesh. Vikas Arora is the batsman. Oh, and this time it's a no ball for sure. And he's missed it. It's a no ball, so that will be a free hit. And they're coming back for the second as well. Oh, this is dramatic stuff. So 2 runs given and a free hit now. Kapil Arora will have to hit the ball for a 6 if they want to tie this match. They need 7 to win, which will be possible only if he gives another extra. And this is a free hit, so he will have to give the charge or maybe hit it outside the park if they want to at least tie this match, if not lose this. Still, Jns Mustangs cannot lose this match if they hit it for a 6. Oh, and this time he doesn't succeed to hit it for a 6, probably it will go towards the deep square leg for a couple. And that's the end of this match. So finally Roaring Tigers have been able to win this match. A very narrow margin of just 4 runs. And the final score for Jns Mustangs, 148 for 9 in 20 overs. They had to chase 152 and they had to reach 153, but they could reach only 148 for 9. Some really good bowling by Yogesh Wagh, Vishal Kshatriya, Kiran Pednekar and all the bowlers of the Roaring Tigers team. But this is a good start by Roaring Tigers. They've won their first match in the Jfsc Dads Premier League 2022-23 edition. And we thank all the viewers who have been watching this match since morning. It has been a wonderful experience. And this tournament has started with a bang, with such a close finish right from the first match. Just a 4-run victory for Roaring Tigers. And we thank all the viewers once again. We'll be coming back with the next match tomorrow in the Jfsc Dads Premier League. Till then, we wish you have a really good Sunday and have a good time. Thank you so much for your viewership and listening to commentary. I, Shalin Gupta, thank all my viewers. Thanks a lot.